the way into Ibnham's waiting arms.
I'm impressed how many footsteps load in there. I thought they'd start disappearing sooner than that. That is a lot of footsteps left down by Slicker. That's something we used to have back in the day on old Vikendi, but they didn't look quite as good as this. They're a little bit harder to see, weren't they? And these ones really stand out, but they are absolutely everywhere.
That's happy feet right there.
Certainly wouldn't suspect that was left by one person. Another little new feature here. Ibanan using the folding shields. Recently been tweaked, of course, so that you can pick them back up and redeploy them. You can deploy them in, I think, 1 second, 1.5 seconds now. And Slicker moving in. Ibanan with the shields to protect. Good first hit and the follow-up. Is it going to be for her? And does miss one. Hits 4 shots there, but Slicker so low, but doesn't quite work out. And it looks like, I think someone else is coming in to interrupt here.
This is where you need that AMT kit. You get back to full HP so quick, but there is a med kit here. Opted not to use it just yet. First aid applied, but this DBS is going to be chasing down Slicker, who obviously hears this a huge shot there as Ibnham will be chunked down, and this is where it gets a bit dicey. How much do you really want to push it? But that AMT kit from Ibnham is going to straight back up to 100 HP.
Ibanan's certainly going to feel pretty hard done by connecting so many shots with that DBS and then just not really getting any advantage from it. And now it is going to be Pumpy versus DBS. I think I can see Dead is sort of thinking about creeping around on this a little bit, but well, maybe a little bit further back actually. But these two players having a right fight. Slicker thinking about getting up on top there, might be able to find a look down over that lovely blue smoke onto Ibanan, but just separating a little bit here.
Yeah, I didn't know if this gas can on top of the crate was going to come into play. Unfortunately for us not, as there's a lot of noise being made by Ibnham and Slicker, and they just don't want to fight anymore. They feel like there's a lot of third-party presence that could come in.
We are with Senpai up on top of the helipad, or next to the helipad on a roof, actually. Might have just seen Dogs are over there on the edge of the zones. Going to have to move through that little... got that little sort of gully you can drop in on the lead up to the shuttle launch pad. I'm sure these are the official technical terms used by NASA. This is Dogs are on 1 kill at the moment, just with the pump and the crossbow. Let's see what they can manage to do.
Yeah, still got that crossbow most importantly, so has that range, but needs to use it. It's definitely... Oh, that's a landed crossbow shot onto Senpai there. You can see he's been chunked down. Can't get the confirmed kill. That DBS, some huge shots coming in from that DBS.
Oh, it made the S12K look so inadequate there. I was thinking, 2x S12K, is this something I don't know? Maybe a sneaky strat? And then the DBS said, nope, this is just a bad idea. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the DBS is definitely the S12K's dad in that respect. It's just so hard hitting. It's a double barrel, which is a pump shotgun, which does everything. It's a scary sound. Let's just put it that way. It's a scary sound.
Thank you, chat, for correcting me. Of course, not NASA. This would be the European Space Agency. This is PUBG EU today. As we finish up in the Cosmodrome, great to see a circle come here off to the edges. Don't often see circles move over to some of these extremities, so very nice to see it come up here in our game number 2 today. Just 7 PUBG partners left remaining. We've got Slicker, Ibanan, and Dead all pretty close together as the zone is closing again, shuffling everyone that little bit closer down. Lots of DBSs, lots of crossbows. If you're just joining us, it is crossbows and shotguns only. They're not all just memeing around, or maybe they are, but they are somewhat restricted on what they can use here.
Yeah, Ibanan hitting those huge shots. A big 45 goes through. Can't land anymore and going to get away with their life again as Double now joins the fight to take down Dogs. I think that might be one of our last crossbow users, but we do see Dead here with one.
Yeah, Dogs taken out their Double. Looks like they're up high on top of this roof here. This is great. Oh, I can't wait to play this. This update goes out on console tomorrow. We don't have it on console yet. And so a lot of these locations I haven't tried out at all. And maybe we can pick up some tips today. Find some little interesting places to go that we didn't know about.
Yeah, exactly. It's sort of agonizing now. It's only one day. We have to wait like a week after PC get their update. We have to wait there silently. Just excited watching all these new spots be unveiled. And we'll see how long it takes for this console scene to adapt to the new Vikendi spots.
So much to take in on the new map here. And here we have Dead and Ibanan just yards apart at the bottom of the launch pad from the rocket here. Looks like Dead's going to rotate out of there. Another lovely yellow smoke there, dropped by Dead, aka Father Christmas. But players still pretty spread out. We're going to have to wait for this circle to close them in a little bit more. Here's the sort of center point where it is going to come down. We've got a gas can right in the middle.
Ooh.
Might make things stressy as well, but a very open area there. There is that, you know, that trench next to it, but otherwise very open.
Yeah, double's been found on this roof by Senpai. That DBS has been hitting all game long. Now up to 2 kills. He's going to full boost for this last end game circle. He's going to shove all the way onto that gas can.
5 players left alive here. We got Slicker on 1 kill. Senpai dead is there. Ibanan, I think, still going. Our players are gradually getting pushed down to nothing. This is the final phase of the game. There's Fab. Fab been going a little bit under the radar and going under the dirt there. That is Senpai getting another kill, taking us down to 4 alive. Look at that smoke. Looks fantastic over there. Ibanan trying to make the way out. Dead is already down in that trench. And then it's Slicker really who's got the hardest push in here. But I'm not sure Senpai's seen them just yet.
Definitely seen Slicker now. These purple smokes, the blue smokes, and then the smoke of Slicker's shotgun taking down Ibanan. Dead is going to third party that. There's 2 left. It's Slicker versus Dead, DBS versus Pumpy, and it's mono on mono.
This is looking fantastic. We've got a party on Vikendi Reborn here. The new smoke, shotgun versus shotgun, Slicker and Dead. And I think this is going to take a 1 hit from someone. And it is 1 hit from Slicker to take the dub in game number 2. Very well played. Dead in second place there. But what a game for our second game of the night of the PUBG Partner Throwdown.
Yeah, what a game by Slicker there. Did not expect Slicker win after Ibanan sort of had Slicker in a chokehold in that shipment area with the DBS, but managed to slink their way through, escape with the smokes, and then a big 1-pump shotgun finish. Just goes to show, if you have the biggest DBS, the baddest in the business, it doesn't matter if the 1-pump shotgun is going to do you.
Yeah, love to see it. Fantastic ending there, and GG's to all the players. We're going to get going for game number 3 in just a minute, which is going to be our submachine 0 SMGs only on the map, and we're going to have a square-shaped end zone. So we're going to have some pretty wacky circle stuff going on in game 3, as well as SMGs only. But first up, we're going to jump into a quick video, and then we'll be back once the lobby is set up, ready for the next game. 5 games to play today, but game 3 coming up in just a minute.
Victory is not a moment. It's a journey made up of choices. The possibilities are endless. Why you fight, what strategies you use, who you have on your crew, and what colors they fly. All these choices end and begin with you.